We're now testing the fluid fine tailing samples. These are coming out of the oil sands central processing facility. This material is high in fines content, has trace bitumen in it, and we're going to treat it to Petromax with their shearing in the barrel test. Okay, so here's the FFT sample immediately after pressure blasting for 1 minute. We'll give this a few minutes and observe what happens to the samples here. And then we'll take a sample of the froth off the top, a sample of the liquid off the middle, and samples of the solids off the bottom as well, and send those to the lab for testing. This is the FFT sample after 10 minutes of sitting. The froth on top is getting much more black and oil-rich in appearance. Here's the upstream FFT sample. We're gonna take a look at the bitumen froth. Get a really thick, frothy oil layer on the top, totally separated, nice, distinctly broken from the fluid layer. We're gonna sample this and test the characteristics of this material at the laboratory. Here we go. We're now going to pressure blast a fluid fine tailing sample right off the separation unit, further up the process stream in the central processing facility. This material has more bitumen in it. It's potentially an ideal spot for us to insert a solution into the plant. You can see the material already has a bit of bitumen froth on top. Our goal here is to separate this further. So we're going to blast this for 1 minute, and then we're going to separate the oil, water, and solids for testing. Here's our FFT sample immediately after pressure blasting. Again, we see that immediate foamy oil on top. We're going to let this sit for 30 minutes and then skim the oil off as with the previous samples. We're now going to scrape the solids off the bottom. As you can see with the shovel, we've got a large amount of consolidated solids on the bottom, as with the other tests we've done. Some really good, dense, dewatered clay material. That's going to go to the lab for testing. Particle size, moisture content, and again, looks like a really good result from our test. So for the first FFT sample at the end of the treatment train in the CPF, we got a small amount of bitumen skimmed off the top, and there's very trace bitumen in this material, but we were able to pull it off the top, so that's the sample. For the second test we did on the FFT from further back in the process, there's a lot more bitumen, as you can see here.